Hey, Richie. Hope you're doing well. Excited to just share a little bit about what God's done during our time at Ireland. My name is Trent. If you don't know me, I'm the campus minister at Campbell's University. This is Andrew Edwards. Andrew is an amazing guy, but he has served as an intern and all other things for campus ministries the last couple of years, loving on people and following God's will. But just wanted to share a little bit what this trip meant to us and kind of what God did through that. We had the great opportunity a couple of weeks ago to be in Dundrum, and hanging out with kids and doing all that. So I'm going to let Andrew share here in just a moment, but just a few things from a leader standpoint for me. It's always important that I can go somewhere where I trust the individual, and a lot of that has to do with planning and logistics. And what I loved about our time with Richie and at the Riot House is that things were taken care of. I could trust my team in the hands of what was going on there. It also allowed me to step back a little bit and not have to make all the decisions and figure out all the problems and just be able to relate with my team. That's a great strength. And for me as a campus minister, a powerful part of the ministry that I get to do with students where I don't always have to be running everything as the leader. And so that was a great blessing. I also loved how Richie did a great job just explaining the culture and the background of the place that we were serving. That's huge. That doesn't always happen on every mission trip, and the way it's built in such a way where our students had a chance to actually breathe and experience Ireland and the people and to hear the story of what was happening there, I think made a powerful impact, not only on their life onward and how they're going to relate, but also while we were currently there, having the opportunity to invest in people and be around them. And so right off the bat, those are some big things for me that are huge, serving at a school. A big part of our goal with mission trips is to give them an opportunity to learn and to grow, to experience a different culture, but to bring something back that's going to impact them in a powerful way. And so for me, probably the biggest things out of all that great stuff was the emphasis on relationships and stories. That's been a big thread here at Campbellsville anyway, but helping our students learn not only by example, seeing Richie and others invest in them relationally and asking them good questions, having them tease out things and think about stuff, but also just be able to hang out with kids and understand that ministry is not just speaking at somebody or telling them something, but it's being with them. It's living life with them, making room in their life to play a game and to be ready to give an answer of how God is working. And I think the added on part of having our students walk through their stories and really think about what a testimony is, having some time. Sometimes on mission trips, you just don't have time, like it's jam-packed with stuff, but you guys gave space where our students could marinate, could think, could process, had to answer some questions and think about what they were saying, which ultimately makes them think about what God is doing in their own heart and who they are. And so for me as a leader, that's powerful, that's huge. And I know that's going to have fruit even here on campus with those students that went. All of them that went want to come back, and so that's always a good thing. But it shows me also that God was working in their heart, which is my prayer. I prayed a lot for this trip, and was really excited just to see God's faithfulness from the beginning to end, and really looking forward to see where that goes. But I'll let Andrew kind of share a couple of things that he took away from this trip as well.
Yeah, it's always challenging going into a new culture, an environment where it is just so unlike anything you've really experienced before. It's not completely like polar opposite different, but it's cool because you get to go to this new place, meet new people, and just do new things you would never hear like in America, in the States. And also the way they live life is also sometimes challenging and convicting too. It was really neat just seeing how slow, how gently the Irish people got to live, as opposed to America, where it feels like it's always go, 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 do. And in some ways, when you glean some details between different cultures, you can see sometimes others are prone to lean more biblically towards those ideas. So even seeing how friendly the average Irishman was and prone to look you in the eyes and greet you. In America, we don't do that. We just look the other way and pray. They don't even say a word or pay us any thought. So it's been really challenging and really cool coming back over and remaining in those thoughts and feelings of, man, I feel like this is more towards the heart of Christ. Some of these things I've seen across seas, and maintaining and living them out in a day-to-day basis here in America. It's just a great trip overall. I have to really reaffirm what Trent said and how comfortable and safe. I felt spoiled when we were there. We were just loved so well. So thank you, Richie, and thank you, Trent, for this opportunity too.
Yeah. So again, thank you guys. And any way that we can be a support and a help to the ministry, always let us know. But Richie's amazing. The Lord is good. And hopefully we'll see you soon.